Off your assessment of just the way your team battled tonight, even though it wasn't a result.
I thought it was a pretty good ball game. Obviously, well pitched on both sides. They got first blood early. They came out and were aggressive. They barreled up a lot of balls in the first inning. Really, the only mistake I thought was the home run. He missed his spot on that one, but I was proud of how Jose hung in there. He kept us in the game, and we battled. We got a homer to cut it in half, and had an opportunity there to at least tie the game, and we didn't get it done, and they were able to tack on. But it was a good ball game overall, and Jose had a nice night considering the start.
Let's talk about the seventh inning. What did you see on that bunt call? It seemed to be a big call at the time.
Yeah, I thought it was a huge call. I'm not sure what Jeff saw. You get around, you square around, and the pitch is coming in at your leg. It's not that easy to move the bat and get out of the way at the same time. It was an obvious non-attempt from the way I saw it, and it changed the at bat in that now he's got one pitch to try to get the ball down. So 2-0 or 1-1, it was a big moment in the game.
As the inning progresses, is part of the reason you don't hit for Jimenez there because of the catcher situation if the next guy goes down?
Yeah, I was considering doing that. I don't like to go too long in a ball game with one catcher. If we advance the runners, I probably was going to pull the trigger, but once we didn't get the guy over, I went ahead and let Jimmy take a shot at it.
What'd you see from Chris Sale?
Well, it's what we've seen many times. He had a nice mix. He used that two-seam fastball a lot, which is a little lower velocity, but he ticked up to 97 when he needed it. But I think the biggest trouble we had was with that slider, especially down and into righties. He was good. He strikes people out, he puts the ball in play, and he keeps the game moving.
You said before the game you didn't think Jose would be affected by Fenway. Do you think the first inning took him a minute to get his bearings?
Go through the sequences. He got behind the first hitter and banged it up the middle and got ahead in Pedroia, and he got a pitch up, which he handled. We got the double play ball. He threw a nice sequence to Bogarts to get the double play, and then we got the home run, and then change up to Benintendi. But, it's a fine line between getting off to a clean start and the Red Sox putting up a couple.
What do you expect to see from Hector tomorrow?
Hopefully something good. I'm sure he's hungry. You get what you do taken away from you for a little while, and have to go down and rehab and get yourself prepared. So I think he's feeling strong. We know he's got experience. It's obviously a good lineup to try to navigate through, but just go out there and compete and do what you do, and hopefully we get a chance when we get later stages of the ball game.
The roster move to make rooms?
We're going to send Dylan back to AAA. The idea when he came over here was to do that originally, and the time clock got sped up by our need, and he just didn't get an opportunity here. I kept kind of looking for chances. It didn't happen. So he needs to go pitch. It's been a while, and we'll see if we can get him stretched out a little bit and see how he fits back in the mix.
Polanco, you asked him to bunt a couple times yesterday too, and it hasn't been getting that play executed. That's got to be a part of his game, I take it.
It should be a part of most guys' games. Is Chris Sale an easy guy to bunt? Probably not, but he got one strike taken away from him. So he's one of our more diligent early bunt guys. So I know it's not a lack of work. Bunting off a coach or machine's a little different than when you got to face a sequence when a guy can throw that hard, but you got to get it down. I think he got a little too fine on the second attempt. Just get it on the grass somewhere instead of trying to get it down the line. Just get it out there and give your guys a chance to advance.